Is it a... I was trying to come in to answer Alexa better. Hang on. Okay. I'm going to start with Alexa first. This is going to be going all month. See the no backseating tab. Well, backseating is in all caps, so clearly they want me to do that. Dear God. So it is going to be all month. The first 2 weeks, so this week and next week, I'm probably not going to be as active in promoting it just because I have to practice Bloodborne. Just because I have to practice Bloodborne. Bashan, thank you for the $20 donation. But the last 2 months of the 2 weeks of the month, when we're back on Eternal Sonata, is where we're going to whip out all the things. Now, all the incentives are the usuals. You've got beans, you've got water, you've got grant us eyes, which is very appropriate for Bloodborne practice, obviously. We've got the gamer glasses that kind of suck, but they're also very funny to look at. And yeah, I just went ahead and opened it because it was just easier for me than trying to like scramble and do it at the last 2 weeks. I also don't like doing really tiny fundraisers unless it's going to be like a solid week and that's it. Because if it was a 1 week thing and I was still streaming 3 times a week. Oh, did you not see? Oh my God. These? I got the deal with the glasses and I wear them for 3 minutes with a, I think is it a $10 or $20 donation? I'd have to do exclamation point incentives. I don't remember my own price points because I'm a fool. So let's see. Yeah, $2.50 for eyes, $5 for Bean Boozle beans. Yeah, the deal with the glasses. $10 for gamer glasses, and I'll wear them for 3 minutes. $15 kitty treats, $20 free hand tattoos as usual. Hey Drake. And then Adrian, you can't just make a command out of it. That's not how that works. You can't just decide that that's a command now. Anyway, yes, incentives are up, milestones are up, all that good stuff. And then Amelie, to your troll ass question, yes, you can come if you didn't go the first 2 times. Although the second movie has yet to be played for what it's worth, and I know that it was we agree.
Oh no.
Why are you like this? The second movie we agreed upon ages ago was The Mummy, and I still kind of want to watch The Mummy. Who eating the kitty tree? You just make up commands. You're so ugly. I won't miss out on some lore. Wait, which lore? What, for The Mummy? Are you talking about like the first Mummy? Because that's the only Mummy I acknowledge. Like, I know that there's other ones, but we don't talk about those. We don't talk about those. Those don't exist. It was this year, by the way, Amelie, that I learned that there was a Mummy remake by Tom Cruise, and I laughed so hard. So hard. It was just... Twitch threw you out. Oh, not that. Not this. Let's see. If I haven't seen Wano Movie 2, won't Wano Movie 3 be... Why are you like this? Why do you act this way? What did I do to deserve these things? Is Twitch being racist already on day 1 of BHM proper? Listen, I'm here for black joy. I'm not even gonna go into no infuriating ass conversations. I got to kick off my first major Black History Month event, and day 1 went well. And I've got 2 more events where I got a bunch of black content creators that are dope, and they're participating, and it's great. And then we got UBAF. I'm not feeding into negativity. I am here for black joy. Not letting these mofos bring me down, damn it. I just meant that whole Twitch threw me out thing. I have no context for any of that. Oh, it's safe to assume it's racism. It's fine. That's very fine. Cause like I could talk about stuff, but I've decided I'm going to choose. We're here for Mummy 1 energy, not remake energy. Adrian, I didn't know that that remake existed until this year. And yes, this year being 2023, so the only 31 days that we've gone through so far. And I saw that and my jaw hit the floor. And I was just like, who greenlit this? Who authorized this? I have a lifetime community rule. We don't acknowledge bad sequels. I'm not acknowledging bad sequels, bad remakes, none of it. I don't even acknowledge the Scorpion King. Like, they knew they were dead wrong for trying to render The Rock. That, oh my God. I'll never forget being so young and seeing the render of The Rock on top of a scorpion body and just looking at it at like the ripe age of, when did this movie come out? I think I was still in my late teens, early 20s. That poor video game who was so ugly. Mummy, what was that? Return of what? Okay. When did this come out? I don't care about this. What do you mean is it related? It's literally the direct... What? Shut up. Oh my God. There's a clip of the exact ugliness I'm talking about. Oh, it's so bad. I just did my nails. Please don't bring this out of me. Are y'all talking about wrestling? Please, the wrestling people, do your wrestling thing. I heard that we had some pay-per-view event this last weekend and it was real good, and I'm just like channeling my entire auntie energy being like, that's wonderful, sweetie, because I don't know what the hell's going on anymore. All right, when did this come out? 2001? How old was I in 2001? A whole 15? Okay, yeah, I was a teenager. I remember being a teenager and seeing Render Rock and being like, this is hideous. This is disgusting. This might actually be violence. I think this is violence. This is gross. And then they just went ahead and gave The Rock a movie. And I was like, why didn't y'all just do that out the box? This is terrible. Clay Fighters looking ass Scorpion. Not Clay Fighters. Hold on, Clay Fighters or Clay Fighter 64? This is important. Hold on. Giving real big early Killer Instinct energy. Since I was 5. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'll take that one step further. What ATI movie? Never heard of it. I really wish someone could make that movie because it definitely doesn't exist. If I had a nickel for everything The Rock played, an ancient Egyptian man who got magic powers, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. The timeline of The Rock is very interesting in general because for those of you who don't remember, you know, like The Rock wasn't always an actor. Well, he was always an actor, but he was a wrestler first. So like, I remember the days of like pseudo Jerry Curl Rock when he was like a third of his current size. Wasn't his tights green? I think they were green. About wrestlers? I'm talking about The Rock in his wrestling days. I said I'm out of touch. I didn't say I forgot everything. Those are 2 different problems. Like, I couldn't tell you anything about anything going on. He's like a third of his size, like back when he started. Wrestling people, back me up. He was like this spring chicken, like perfectly glistened guy that was wrestling, and you could actually see like his neck formation. Like he had a neck at one point. He used to have a neck. I seen it. It was real. You said he wasn't acting. No, wait, he was wrestling. No. I corrected myself further. I said he wasn't acting, and I said, well, wait, he was acting, but originally he was a wrestler, because it's not lost on me that that's like, those are the same career pathings, but I know people will differentiate it in terms of wrestling versus someone who does primarily movies and such. Does that make more sense? And yeah, Rock is always a wrestler to me. See, in my mind, he's always going to be a wrestler. In my mind, he's always going to be a wrestler. I don't care how many Disney movies he does. I don't care that he was Black Adam. I don't care about none of that stuff. He's a wrestler to me. He's a wrestler that is a very, very good movie actor. And there's someone out there that's just like, they're the same fucking thing, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Bro could buy Disney and will still be a wrestler. Yeah, he'll be that wrestler that owns Disney. To me. Like, even the fact that they switched him up and now it's, instead of just calling him The Rock, it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson. In my heart, he is still just The Rock. It is still just The Rock. It's like Ice Cube is a rapper and Shamar Moore is a Soul Train dancer. Yes. Yes. Shamar Moore is always going to be a Soul Train dancer. You can't undo that. That's where you started. I would apologize, but that would imply remorse. And I have none. I have zero. You take a pic of the Scorpion King and a pic of the Black Adam. Those are different. I told you, he used to have a neck. It was a real thing. He had a neck at one point. His neck was real. It was real. Call me when The Rock is a cat girl VTuber. Oh, that ain't gonna happen. You'll be better off with John Cena on that. He was originally a heel, I think. I think that's accurate. No, that's semi-accurate. That's semi-accurate. Wrestling people, I'm bad with the terminology. The Rock wasn't a heel. I think he started as a heel. Yeah, he started out kind of sort of as a heel, and then he kind of got there. I see Twitter reacts of Rock going, "Shut up, bitch!" And I never see Twitter reacts of Jumanji, Tooth Fairy, The Rundown, or Skyscraper. The same reason why you see the Twitter reacts of the eyebrow, the people's eyebrow. You ain't seeing no Twitter reacts of him from Black Adam. Where? Why? Who is this man? What are these? Gather around the campfire and listen to the tragedy of the Rock's lost neck. You're not wrong. I just didn't think of it that way. Hey, Ilias. But yeah, there is a neck here. It is gonna, I'm telling you. Hang on, we're just gonna do this live. Time out. Hold on to your butt cheeks. Let me make sure I do this right. Actually, you know, let me just close this. That's probably the safer answer, to close both of those. No, I don't want The Rock in The Mummy. I want The Rock in the 90s. Ooh, I forgot about these images. I knew it was gonna be messed up. That's fine. Hold on. Oh, I forgot about this joint time. I forgot about this joint. Oh, the turtleneck fanny pack era. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. But look at that hair. Do y'all see that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Is his ear pierced? Yeah, his ear is pierced too. But yeah, that was real talk. I wasn't joking with y'all. He used to have a neck. He used to have a whole neck. Look at this. There was a whole real boy under there. The sleeves that are just too short. Listen. Ain't nobody tell you to wear that skeet ass turtleneck. You knew that ain't fit. I don't care that it looks good on your frame. You knew that that didn't fit. You knew that. And you still walked out there and you took those photos. Where'd The Rock go? I told you, there was a whole era. He had a whole neck. It's real. It's a real thing. Now, he tried to do the redo, but it just don't hit the same. This is always gonna be, this is the one that fucks. This is the one that fucks. Is there an Animorphs gift between them and now? You know? Given the internet, I wouldn't be surprised. Is this Idris? I thought that was Idris Elba. I was about to drag him. That's the closest we got right now on the fly. It's giving, I just listened to Montel Jordan. I'm ready to mingle. Not Montel. Hold on, but which track did he listen to? This is critical information. It's Black History Month. If you're not black, you don't get to answer this because it's probably going to be wrong. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. We got Tonight. Montel. Yeah, we talking about Montel. It's Black History Month. Black card. Whip them out. Don't whip your card out. Mine probably got so many holes and it's like rusted to complete dog shit. It's just absolutely a mess. The belt is the second to front hole. You know them jeans. Why you coming for this man's jeans? What did The Rock do to you, Adrian? Hold on. Is it the second belt hole? Hang on. I have to investigate further. Yeah, that's purely aesthetic. Them jeans was perfectly fine. We wasn't going nowhere. Oh my God. Oh my Jesus. I had to think about that for a second too. Hold on. Let's talk about the most 90s thing on this picture though. It's not the chain. It's not the chain. It's the fact that he has on his right arm a bracelet or a man chain and on his left arm his watch. And he didn't think that was too much. The way that that radiates so much 90s energy. Why you got all that? It's a swatch? No, we were beyond that. What do you mean? Titan, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. But what do you mean? Hang on, if we're gonna drag it, we can go for the fucking El Dorado tattoo. How about that? How about that? Baby's first tattoo. It was that. You ain't got to tell me that was his first tattoo. That radiates first tattoo. That radiates, I just want to see how it feels. That same silver chain, are you kidding? It was the 90s. That's just like all your black cousins, all your black brothers, all that. Every single one of them had a silver or a gold chain and they wore that joint with everything. It didn't matter the occasion. It didn't matter the attire. It was on everything. The gold chain on the basketball jersey will always piss me the fuck off. His face looks photoshopped in. No, that's his normal face. I told you, this is a whole different era. This is what, 30 years ago? 30 years ago, my God. Yeah, this is 30 years ago. Don't gotta put the chain on if you never take it off. Adrian, did you have a chain? You can tell me, you safe here. Did you have a chain? You had a chain. No, you put your cell phone blast. No, don't tell me, don't talk to me. You did that to yourself. I remember you posted that joint on Twitter, actually. You had a chain and you had a Caesar cut. Now what? Now what? This is why you don't put your grade school photos on the internet, because people remember that shit. Y'all ain't never gonna see what I looked like in grade school. You sure ain't. You sure are not. Nope. I get dragged enough for having a big ass forehead and talking too much. I am not gonna get dragged for how I looked in grade school. I rebuke it in the name of Jesus. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Nope. Nope.
Mick 777 just dropped for 14 months.
Mickey, thank you so much for the 3-month resub. Or not 3 months, 14-month resub. It's a 3-month streak. I appreciate you. Can we please get some hype in chat for the resub? Is the earring a gay culture thing in the USA as well? Yeah, I was gonna say it was for a long while. It was for a hot minute. It was specifically, I think, was it the ring with the cross? It was the ring with the cross. Because then what would happen is pop stars would do it and people were like, is he gay or is he part of a boy band? Okay. Yeah, we on the same wavelength. We're going down memory lane. Jinx, you thinking too hard. See, you jumping ahead. We trying to go down memory lane. You trying to jump to like 2007. We still posted up in 2001. I need you to come back a little bit, okay? Village, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Was it the kind that gays stole from the black community, or did they make terrible fashion decisions all on their own? A combination. It was kind of a combination. See, in the 90s and the early 2000s, the gays weren't stealing from us nearly as hard as like a lot of Latino women. Looking at you specifically, J-Lo. Looking at you. Your butt not that big while we at it. Oh my God, her butt's huge. No, it's not. Just look like a butt. Why people questioning the answer both 01, 07. I need y'all to like we're trying to walk down the memory lane. Now, to be fair, I might have a bad read on what gay people were taking because I was also very closeted for a long time. So, you might want to take what I say with a grain of salt. Let me know when we get to 2006 or later, please. I mean, we'll get there. We'll get there. But yeah, look how small he used to be. That wasn't a joke when I said he was a third of his size. Meme image of dude in camo shielding sleeping kid from a tax fire, but me and J-Lo. Oh my God. Listen, I'm gonna come for her. I'm gonna do it. She got on Living Color and just went all off the rails, huh? Anyway, y'all remember that little book bags everyone had? Yeah. Everyone had to have a book bag. Everyone, and especially considering like your book bag determined whether or not you were part of the in crowd or not, because your book bag had to have like the appropriate swag. Not just swag, but the correct swag. Dude looks like Rocky Balboa in that picture. It's because, Amelie, it's because you can see all his facial features clearly. Oh my God. And then what do we got? We got Rock in. Let's go ahead and do the curse shit. The Rock in the Mummy Returns. This is what 15-year-old Vanessa remembers seeing and just being like, who cleared this? Who cleared this? I just want to talk. Come outside. I'm not going to beat your ass. I just want to talk. I just want a quick chat. I was out here trying to post up for a Carl could not. No. Sit. I'm upset. I am upset. Look at the title of that article. The Mummy 2 visual effects artist defends the Rock Scorpion King effect. You shouldn't. You shouldn't. You know what that face looks like? The face? Look, what you want, Ghost? The face looks like someone went into Photoshop. They put on that first layer for like the midtones and then just stopped. What you want, Ghost? You gonna tell me go play Bloodborne and quit fucking around? Oh, there's a Mass Effect face right. Anyway. Hey, Morale. Now, I just read that I need to set my assignment to double space and it was single space. I wrote too much. I hate that for you. I hate that for you so much, Ghost. As someone who double spaces compulsively, because that was how we were taught, we had to double space. And so now everyone's like, no, it's single space. And I'm like, ugh, but I double space. I feel this on a deep level and I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But yeah, charity things. We're going to keep it open for the entire month. Usual incentives are in place. I have beans, I have my eyes and all that stuff. And we're going to get plenty of eyes playing Bloodborne. And the goal is $1,500. Oh, am I pointing right? Yeah, I'm pointing at it correctly. $1,500. The streamer struggle is always trying to figure out, where am I supposed to point? I point to it on the screen and then it's like, that doesn't make sense. So it goes right here. Double space in college is the reason I ain't reading long. Adrian. Hang on, I'm a level with you. Adrian, I understand that it's day one of Black History Month. And I feel you. You in your bag, and I love that for you. But I need you to chill the out. Cause you hitting a bit too hard right now, okay? You hitting too hard. You can't just be out here throwing deep cuts left and right like this. Okay? Happy Black History Month. Calm your ass down. You calm your bitch ass down. Oh my God. I did pause my music. I wanted to make sure that it was clear what I was saying, so that Adrian can't come back later and be like, I don't know what Vanessa said. Her music was so loud. Everything was so poorly balanced that day. It was so strange. I just could. I will reduce my commentary to Kirk Hammer related topics only. Oh, you're a Kirk Hammer main. That's right. You a Kirk Hammer main. So I gotta turn off the music now anyway. I didn't actually turn it off. Damn. I just said I have to. The music just stopped. Yeah, it goes. Adrian plays with Kirkhammer. All right, we got it. Y'all, you're canceled. All right, I'm gonna close the rock. That was funny, and I knew this was gonna happen, so that's fine. Y'all can see me doubled. You get to see me doubled making ugly faces. Hi, Chrome is where? Okay, there we go. And who just gave me a donation? Thank you so much, Pinsty, for the $30 donation. It is greatly appreciated. Can we please get some hype in chat for the $30 donation? Also, if you need, well, if you want me to do something for the donation, please let me know. I've kind of just accepted and held the L on the fact that even with rewards on Tiltify, they don't show up. So like, I'm just gonna let y'all call them out now. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. And I saw that you said, Ghost, that you would never tell me to shut up and play the game, which is a godsend because the number of people who sit here and come in for a Bloodborne stream and they're like, damn, this girl's still talking? I think my card is set up correctly. Snacks for me and kitties. I'm telling you, Kirkhammer life is like respawning Gulag. Oh my god. Oh no, Ghost and Adrian are bonding. This is terrible. I'm not gonna be able to deal with this. We can do some snacks. Snacks. I don't want a Pop-Tart though. What do I want? What do I want? I looked at how long you've been live and assumed that you'd still be chatting. I usually chat at least for like the first, try to be no more than 45 minutes because I like to let everybody like come in. I want to catch up, and then we talk about some BS, and we chose to talk about The Rock in The Mummy as opposed to anything that Twitch has done for Black History Month because I think plenty of people are going to talk about that and I don't feel like it. So I don't trust that. I'm actually gonna put up the BRB. I need fresh water. Like, you ever pick up your old bottle and you feel there's water in there and you're like, nah, I shouldn't drink that. That's the moment I'm having. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get cats, I'm gonna get the snacks and all that stuff, but I'm a burb. Oh my god, these goats. See, look at that. You don't have to be involved in this. Oh my god.
Dear diary, my food dish is now only half full. It is obvious that I will soon starve to death.
Oh my god, it bit the fucking goat because it happened to be in the way. Look at this determination. I am sick. What? If you don't get, sir, get the fuck away from me. Get away. Like, you don't notice this. Luckily. Amelia, quick kill, everybody. There it is. Let me get through this cutscene and I'll answer. The fuck y'all all looking at the black chick for? I do all the work.
The only hope we have right now.
Hey, we're not fancy here. I mean, but I'm saying that's TOS. Me getting up and flashing my cooter on cam is TOS. So it has to stay covered. Hence, I'm back. Do I know? I wear pink. Yes. So the kitties are having dinner, so I can't do treats right now for them. But I can do treats for myself. I hope that's okay. Dark Beast Prowl was like, gotta be faster. See, Adrian, so first of all, first things first, I had no idea, Ghost, that your first genuine playthrough was with the Kirk Hammer. I remember I picked up the Kirk Hammer, I swung it twice and went absolutely not. The BB Demerrial. Let's see, is this right? Oh, right! I wanted to farm this out. The fuck? I have a file that's only 18 seconds old? I guess we starting there. But, like, I couldn't play the Kirk Hammer, like, at all. Kirk Hammer made certain bosses hell for me and should be harder bosses absolutely easy, which is why I like it. See, Adrian, when I first played, I took heed of being in the school of bully large monsters. And what I mean by that is every single enemy or boss in the game that was like, I'm a Soulsborne guy, I'm 50 stories tall, I really would just go and like finesse their ankles the entire time. And they're like, I'm gonna get you. And they swing and they just swing right over my head. I'm like, yeah, you too big for all that. You too big for all that. I feel bad, but I don't. I'm gonna eat your ankles. A little ankle biter. So I don't know what the plan is gonna be really for today. I kind of want to make my Miko file, but I don't know if I'm gonna be focused enough to. We'll see. It's smart, honestly. Oh yeah, I ate ankles up. I eat the ankles up. I'm just like, yeah. Amelia's like, I have an overhead ground pound. I'm like, well, I'm at the back of your left foot. How'd that work out for you? Kirk does have sword form to compensate for any hammer shortcomings. Overall, it definitely has its roadblocks, but it's a good weapon. Let me check where I put it on my tier list. There's a ghost weapon tier list. I'd love to see where, like, some of my favorites fall. My favorites that I suck with. Sir, clock in. Can you clock in a little bit more for me? Thank you. I don't know what one he is. Yeah, I'm not gonna grab those. How's the hunt? It just started. It just started. Hey, Steve. Also, for those of you who are going to be paying attention to chat far more than I am for the next couple of however long, just a reminder, you can do exclamation point charity, exclamation point milestones, exclamation point incentives to see what we're doing to raise money for Black Girls Code. Also, Anna, I saw your kitty treats, and again, they are having the dinner. Here, roast me. Oh no, it blocked it. Nightbot, hater energy. Oh my god, I thought I turned that off. I'm gonna let the cutscene play. Please hold. VIP privs? But you are VIP. Give me a second. No, I don't want that. No! Bad bot! No biscuits! Uh-oh. I couldn't find my game for a second. This file gonna be long just on the principle of I have to fix so much tech shit all the time. They're gonna make a thing where they're gonna be like, guess the Soulsborne runner, and the second that I walk up and kill Gehrman, Ghost is gonna like slam down on the button and be like, that's Twisted. She's the only one who consistently kills Gehrman when she walks in. That's Twisted. I don't care about anyone else that's playing. Ooh. Alright, I am going to open this and leave it here. I'm going to close my water back up because I don't want to try and play this and then knock it over. What's your tell? I don't know. Is Morale still here, hanging out? What is the tell for this is Ghost playing? I feel like for some people I know them, like Ain Run sits straight up. V-Swed makes like, oh, V-Swed noises are amazing. Absolutely delightful. Oh, that man's chasing me. I hear another gunshot. It looks way too easy and like a dance. What does, Meerkat? I'm really trying to think of what the tell for Ghost is. How do you know it's Ghost playing? I'm going to be bothered if I can't come up with an answer for this. I need morale agency and others that are in Ghost channels to like back me up here. You know, I gotta see what Adrian said. That's the only thing that sucks about doing practice runs is that I cannot in earnest read chat and it kills me. The true challenge run for me is not reading chat. I wonder if KH is B tier for switching because I very rarely trick back into sword mode. I mean, that would make sense because I feel like people who use the Kirk hammer use it because they want the hammer. I can think of one, but I don't think anyone actually notices this. Oh, I'm interested. All right. So it's not quite the brick. It is on the brick. Give me fucking blood vials. Dope. I want to know the ghost tell. And we will be reviewing that tier list on the break. And I only have to put this on my goddamn. No, I don't do that. While I'm on the ladder. I don't know because I feel like, well, are there other people, Ghost, who do Bloodborne Hitless as often as you do? I feel like there's other Bloodborne runners. I don't know what this one's doing, and I'm kind of scared. Okay. Like, I'm just gonna run over your butt. Ghosts imparts a confidence that when wrecking bosses, minimal extra motions, very targeted. I'm just glad to. Oh, you can just run past. Adrian, so I don't think this is gonna be like a flawless run, but you're gonna see a bunch of goofy things. You're gonna be like, wait, you can just do this, and it's gonna be like, yeah, I'm pretty salty about it too, actually. I saw Ghost do that I think a couple streams ago. I was like, oh, I'm going way too hard on that. Okay. And so I just, whenever I have enough stamina, I just run right past them. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Oh, that boy's running for real. This is terrible. Ooh. Sir, you. That's too close. It's not too close.
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
This is scuffed. This is unfortunately scuffed. Gross. Oh, it's not scuffed? I fucked up. I fixed it a little bit though. Oh, that didn't count? There you go. Shut your ass up. I almost had that, and I scuffed my final fucking hit, and I'm upset. But, it's fine. Oh my god. Y'all, every time with this, it's blood shit. You're doing character creation in DS3, what you starting? God, I actually did that really smooth on the first phase. Although, Ghost. A question for Ghost. You might find it interesting, but if my character is running straight and I stop for half a second while I still have stamina left, and then keep running, that's because my left arm is run down so far past the analog stick that I have. Ghost, I want you to know right now how seen I felt reading that. I know, but like, shut up, Amelie. I want to know what Candy's running though. I feel seen on that because there's a lot of times where, yeah, I can feel my thumb just slowly getting to like the bottom of the stick. And then when it's just far enough, you have to stop and readjust your thumb. I thought that was just a me problem. I feel very seen. Hey, J-Rock. How you doing, J-Rock? I need this anymore. Go ahead and get this moving. Out of here, y'all. So what I do? 2 hits on Daddy Gassy, and unfortunate 2 hits at that. Because if I would have landed my backstab, I'd have been fine. And I missed my final backstab. And Vague, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Really? I was like, kill the damn dog. I don't even want to fucking use any more molly. I think I have enough. Shut up. Those dogs have been trolling the fuck out of me. You have enough? I was gonna say, I think I have enough. I think I have exactly enough again. I think 4 is the stopping point. I haven't been paying too much attention, but I remember we had this last time. Oh, hey, Palm. Hey, did y'all see the thing that Palm did today? I hope y'all did. Did y'all see it? You should go see what Palm did today.
Very good indeed.
Hi, everyone except CJ.
This to celebrate our acquaintance.
Why you say hi to everyone but CJ? What did I miss? Especially for J-Rock to be like everyone but this motherfucker. What did I miss? How did I miss it? Palm did important things today. Did you share it? I hope you shared it. I know Palm did. Yeah, buddy. I would say everyone should share that. And everyone should go get them things. I want to see Beanie's art everywhere. Everywhere. If it's Black History Month and I don't see it at least once a day, I'm going to have problems. You've been annoying since that post dropped. You should be annoying. Annoy the piss out of people. Okay, good. He's not there. Oh, also, Ghost, you remember that time when I said we were going to collab tonight? And then I had to do emergency shit last night? And people actually liked it. Did you expect people weren't going to like it? Whoa! Hold on. What?
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning?
Get out of here.
Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, Burns was abandoned by men. He's not. You are a skilled hunter.
Yeah.
Merciless.
I had to do emergency protocol last night, Ghost. It was a lot. I'll have to tell it to you when we do sync up. Palm knows my emergency protocol, but like, it was a whole thing. but it also worked out for the best. I can never get into this game, but I love watching. Oh, I'm glad you enjoy watching. I love this game. I like this one because it's the most Aggie of all the Soulsborne games. Super Aggie, actually. Which is interesting, because I started on Dark Souls 3, where everyone was like, yeah, this is the one where you use shields for stuff. And then I literally got the Grass Press shield and just kind of didn't, like, do other stuff. Like, I just two-handed my sword the rest of the time. The aesthetic is what's up. The aesthetic is what's up. Alright, let's try not to throw it over the edge this time. That's a good way to make sure we don't. I guess I should loop you in, Ghost. I'll have to loop you in. If you are free tomorrow, I will loop you in on the things and the stuff. Oh my god, you're over here and thinking about food. I hate that for me. I hate it so much. Oh hey, it's Dan the Watcher. Can we get an exclamation point greet and then some exclamation point charity stuff in chat, please? Yeah, you're a guy doing stuff. Okay, do I have any followers? Do not. Damn, I got a fuckload of vials. I have an actual lot of vials. Oh no, I was early. I have to practice that more. But that's fine. Ma'am, can you get out of the corner though? Oh, time to practice. I like that one. There's that. Yeah, I gotta get better about playing that. For all guys, do it. Hold on a second. Let me read what you said here in a second, Ghost. I didn't like that. I didn't like it one bit. Can you come out here? That's something I know that you can parry too. I'm gonna try and refrain from using another pellet. Come here. No, but don't do that. That's fine. I think we've talked about it before that this is one I just need to lab the fuck out of. Like, I want to spend a full day on Bloodstar Feast. Can you please? Thank you. Girl. Oh, Simon, not right now. Alright, if I legit didn't flub my first, like, hit, that would have been good. While guys doing stuff deep down, you should be more to her side on that parry. You're standing in front of her. Noted. Noted. Oh, yes. What am I doing? We really must be going. Goodbye. Simon, the only person allowed to backseat is Ghost. Yeah. Simon says mew. He just had food, so I don't know what he's mewing for. BSB gave me the business my first go-around. I personally do not like Bloodstarved Beast. Personally, I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna front. I think the first time I fought her, I was very, very annoyed by her. Because I have like this categorization of I didn't touch it. Well, that's not Scuff City though. That's not Scuff City at all, actually. I just didn't touch it. All right, we gotta make the long route back. Sorry, team. You put her at a B. You play horribly against the erratic beast types. That's fair. Ooh, Adrian. If I was doing no hit all bosses, I'd be able to show you the Parl strategy, because you can abuse the hell out of Parl and it feels wonderful every time. Every time. But yeah, I had a little bit of a moment with Parl too. He was my first time very annoying. Oh, hang on a second. With how deliberate attacks in FromSoft games are, I'm kind of amazed you could just change the direction you attached him. Please share the Parl strat. Let's see. Simon knows people redeem kitty treats. He does. I put her at a B. I like her once I learned her, but I don't find her all that complex. Yeah, she's kind of just there. That dog is on break. That dog is not on break. I wasn't ready for him to be right there. But yeah, I didn't care for her like at all. But hey, now it's gonna be everyone's favorite fight. We're gonna see if I am going to reset. We're gonna see if I will have to reset if I scuff this. Speaking of, I might be able to set up a little bit early there. But I can't believe I went on such autopilot that I forgot to touch the lamp. Sir, you almost shot me. Twice. How dare you? May I have a permit? Can we get a permit for Goes on Ghost, please? Can we get a permit for Goes on Ghost, please? Oh, and then Jay, if you lurking, you excited for the run? Are you excited? All right, Ghost, you're Gucci. That's for Adrian specifically. Yeah, there's gonna be a couple of bosses as I'm learning no hit, because Adrian, shocking to no one, I am absolutely going to, after I get my no hit any percent, probably move on to no hit all bosses, because of course I am. And there's a couple of bosses that you can just absolutely bully, and it's wonderful. Just delightful to do. Hey, remember that time we were in here like 10 minutes ago and we killed Daddy Gassy? Oh no. I was gonna say, and Ghost is just like, I just want to watch her do any all bosses. I want it. I really do, but I want my any percent first. I want to feel like I got those close to perfect. Adrian, you like that? There's so many fights like that. That's the fucked part. I guess I don't need to light this now, but I'm gonna light it and not be a fucking tool bag. Good lord. Change my clothes. Oh, my health is not great. Oh, Simon, you're actually obnoxious as hell. Oops, Hermit says something about Sekiro. I'm gonna read that in a moment. Simon, please. Mommy is trying to be murderous and efficient. Give me your stuff. Ah, and buttons are working? Buttons? Oh yes, the stuff for Palm that we were talking about earlier. You should definitely share that with as many people as you know, like, immediately if not sooner. Share it with everybody. You should put those emotes in your chats. I'm just saying. And let everybody know who did them. You know, Twitch will let you do that. Imagine if everyone and their mom had Queen Beanie's emotes. Why did you start Persona 5 Royal? It better not be detracting from your practice. I know that. You see I'm on here practicing. I just downloaded emotes, by the way. Good. They're very cute. You should use them. And you should use them often. Just saying. There's another one for you, Adrian. You just walk in front of a homie and leave. There's gonna be a bunch of moments where you're gonna be like, really? That's your solution? It is. There's a donation. What was it for? $30 from, no, that's $30 from Hinty, but it is another $30 donation, I think. Oh, the tiny one doesn't tell me. Berlin, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We have a beast that respects boundaries. I might have just fucked up my clock on this, actually. I didn't fuck up my clock. Go me. I was thinking about that. I remember you said if I get out there, they will start moving. All right, let's see if we're about to hard reset. I remember what you said, Ghost. Been labbing the fuck out of this, though. Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Fuck. Well, she's out of here. Run straight the middle? Wait, straight the middle for what? Which part did I miss? Straight the middle for what? I'm curious about what Ghost is saying. And thank you for the GGs. This staircase with the dudes? Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I'm not watching this. Get the fuck out of my face. So what took? I think I have 1 hit per boss so far, which, I mean, I guess I'm consistent. Are you talking about, okay, you're talking about when I run up, just run straight up the middle. I'm making sure I'm following Ghost correctly. Also, I'm gonna get a sip of water. I see now when you were watching my no-hit runs before where you were like, I see why you were like, no, you're ready to start getting your baseline. Because I've had like the majority of it this entire time. And now I'm literally just like fine-tuning shit. Oh, noisy. I don't like those noises you're making. Are you following me? I'm excited for Miko. Hey, I mean, so far, listen, I am happy, like I said, Ghost, if my ultimate goal right now, I want to be able to get through a file without a hard reset. That is my current goal. No hard resetting. If I can do a full run back to back to back, I will feel absolutely empowered. Shout out to the homie Henriette. I remember you said talk to this homie. He has stuff. Oh no. Our knees continue to shatter in 8 billion pieces. Kirk enjoyer. I feel like that's just like a prompt, like any Kirk enjoyers in chat. I knew he was gonna hit me. I fucking felt it in my bones. I knew it and I didn't dodge. And I even put on some more health. I should have put on 2 vials. Okay, so Ghost, this is where I'm gonna ask you questions live. Is it correct that I can get those echoes and keep the run alive? It is only if I die on the way to getting those echoes that I am in Scuff City. Nani? They might still be in Scuff City. Because in order to get back there, I have to go through the back door route, I think. Because I didn't open up that shortcut. I didn't open up any shortcuts. Yeah, the shortcut from the Cathedral Ward isn't open. I guess it's not the worst run. I just have to go through vials and I have 11 billion of them. Watch Ghost. You can get back there, you just need to kill the dog. Kill the dog? Kill which dog? Because I was thinking, in order to get back there, I have to go back through the... You're going to go through the workshop again, aren't you? That's what I thought I had to do. If I don't have to do that, I absolutely won't do that. Like, legit. Because that's why I said I thought I had no choice but to do that. I didn't see who the last donation was from, and it's going to bother me. You'll run into a dog when you get down. Is it the dog that's right there on them stairs? And it's also because I have that elevator. I'm up to speed now. I'm with you. I'm up to speed now. I was like, what dog are you talking about? I mean, worst case scenario, if I lose them, I just have to start over, and then that means I get to try my no hits on 3 other bosses again. Oh, I'm so happy I have like a mostly consistent Amelia. Kill the dog and let those other guys start their patrol. You should get to the lever without issue. That's what I was thinking. That's what I was leaning towards in terms of the rest of it. Hold on. Eyeball is itchy. Okay, I'm good. Let me get a fully charged Kirkhammer swing to your toes. Whoa! Why are you being violent to Jay, who ain't said shit in chat? Like, what even incited this? What the shit? I went too far. Oh well, I have to start over. I forgot to go down the other side. I just want to see his resist low. I'm gonna act like I didn't just read you coming for J-Rock's toes for literally no reason. What did J-Rock's toes do to you? And also, yeah, Ghost, I caught my error. I know exactly where I fucked up. You've gone too far, dear God. All right, so that was what? That was probably gonna be about 45 minutes to get to the halfway point. I'm not upset about it. I'm literally not gonna bitch about it. But I do want to show something for Adrian. Can I do that? I'm gonna do that real fast. If it's set up correctly. I'm gonna show this just for Adrian. Just for Adrian to be annoyed. And then I'm gonna start the Miko file. No, this is just for Adrian. Which means I can't scuff it. If I scuff it, it's gonna lose all of its hopes and dreams. Ghost knows what I'm doing. Hang on. That was a little close. Let's see if I can actually pull it off though. How far are you, homie? There you go, Adrian. What fight? That was still a little sloppy. That was still a little sloppy, but it was still no hit, so I'm counting it. Don't stand up against that big pillar. Vomit can clip through it. Really? More Soulsborne nonsense. Love that. Yeah. There's so many bosses, Adrian, that you can treat that way. It's really, really funny. It's also kind of fun. We're gonna do something a little off kilter. I wanna go see Miko. And I'll just reset my file. Because I need to go lab some Miko. That's the realness. I haven't seen Miko yet. And I gotta get set up for like my spots and all that good stuff. Luckily, I got one reborn my second try, but it took much longer. So Adrian, fun fact, Adrian. My first time fighting the one reborn, I didn't even realize that there was an upstairs area. So I literally just walked in and just started molly-whopping this dude and was like, damn, I'm getting hit a lot. Good thing I got all these vials, and just kept healing and just muscling through it. And then chat afterwards is like, yeah, there's like ladies upstairs that are casting on you. And I was like, what? And everyone was like, yeah, there's been people upstairs this entire time. That is why you're getting beat so badly. And I was like, oh, interesting. Just completely ignored them. Outright just was like, what are these type of thing? You just did a tour to ass beating. Is that the new name for it? And I don't think I have any mollies. I don't. might be a mild problem, but meh, that's fine. I feel that first time they fried me, second time I just rolled. I didn't feel like going upstairs. Yeah, I didn't even know I could go upstairs. That's the killer. I had no idea. Like, there was a part of me that was like, oh, there's stuff shooting from up above. And I tried to look for upstairs for like maybe 20 seconds. I was like, nah, I'm making that up. Oh, too early. This might suck a little. Okay, good, I'm far enough. I am far enough. Ghost. Question. Never mind. I know my answer. I know my answer. This is my final level up. This is my final level up if I'm going to Miko. Which is why if you scuff City on Miko, you don't care. Because you're done with shit. Glad I could help. Hmm? Do we stop at 8? Do we stop at 8? Is that a goddamn Ludwig emote? So, Adrian, go ahead and get your life corrected. Go ahead and follow Ghost content because it's nothing but Bloodborne emotes. It's all Bloodborne emotes. I love how you're just like, is that Ludwig? Is that real? It is. I am going to look up the guide that you gave me, Ghost. Because I know you're here. You hate What? You hate Ludwig? I have never heard this phrase in my life. Okay, we're right. So we're at 8. And then we want to do... this. Because then we want both of those gems. That makes sense. I'm trying to see how much of this I can do without having to look at the cheats. Look, I got the second form like attempt 28 and I was like, oh, second form is easy. You just got to press past the first form. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, that was I hate to tell you, but 33 and 25, that's what I need. That was a mistake. Had me in the trenches every first form attempt. So you weren't here, I think, Adrian, for when I was doing my blood level 4 run.
Welcome home.
My blood level 4 run. And it got to that point where like I was doing the first phase so butter smooth. But man, second phase got hands. Huh? I need to sell something, I think. I didn't eat my Scooby snack from Rom. I know what's wrong. I'm missing a Rom Scooby snack. Because it should be 25. Come on, you can do it. Yep. Let me eat my Scooby snack. Girl, don't talk to me no more. There it is. I beg your pardon? What? I beg your pardon? That was interesting.
Welcome home, good hunter.
That's my favorite part of Soulsborne. Not a pro lore specialist like y'all, but I love how certain battles are exhausting for some and easy for others.
Very well.
Yeah. It's true. There we go. Yep, I forgot my Scooby snack. That was all. Sorry for alarming everyone. I just needed my snacks. No, Nightmare of Mensis. What bosses do you like? Yeah, because I think I could recite Ghost's favorite bosses. And I've told everyone, Daddy Gassy will always have a spot in my heart. It's not even because I think he's particularly unique or special or interesting. I really just like bullying him. I like bullying him a lot. It's a problem. Oh, Ghost, when you're done typing and whatnot, a question that was asked me I want to make sure I was correct on. When you are gaining frenzy like you currently are, which means that sometimes you will lose a smidgen of health, that does not count as a hit, correct? It only counts as a hit if you let frenzy fill up. It does not. Yes, God, I love it when I'm correct on my shit. It just gives me a warm, fuzzy feeling.
Islani just worked for 14 months.
Oh, hey, it's
I know I
Islani.
work a lot mainly and don't talk a lot, but I enjoy the vibes that you and the community bring forth. Thank you for being my place of solace and cool vibes, PT.
Islani, thank you so much for the kind words, and thank you for 14 months. My God. You're wreck nerd. Not you, Islani. You're wonderful. Can we please get some hype in chat for the 14-month resub? Also, can we get someone to drop off an exclamation point charity? I know I said I'm not going to be doing it heavy, but it turns out that I actually am going to be doing it heavy because I am just that person. Oh, this has 2 elixirs. I don't have it. Mod versus Lady Maria fights were like Saiyan battles. Oh dear God. Not Saiyan battles. Alright, so this is where I need to derust a lot. Oh yeah, you're very angry. Terrifying even. Alright, let's practice some Miko. That might actually be the play today. I might actually lab out 1 Reborn and Miko back to back. Hey Kraken, how you doing? Feels so good when you just hit him with his loop and predict his moves like, yes, do the sweep, gonna bounce you on your head. Oh, I don't know what y'all talking about. Maria's my favorite boss lore-wise. Hey, Burb. And very high in terms of the fight. Huh? Oh, Ari, thank you so much for the $25. I appreciate it. I switched from gun parry to Abrichus parries and it worked for me. What's an Abrichus parry specifically? There's this very good timing windows.
No, we shall not abandon the dream. No one can catch us. No one can stop us now.
The augur of Abrichus. I was like, what? That makes more sense. Yes, and Kermit, you were talking about your journey in Sekiro. Is it your first time? It sounds like it might be. Are we almost at $100? Love that for us. All right, Miko. Let's not be fucking weird on stream, yeah? Yeah? See, when you do shit like that, it's fucking weird. Don't you get... Didn't know if he had a sliver of health. Oh no, Miko's here with games on his phone. Shit. Shit, and I see a skeleton coming. I saw it! I saw it and I didn't react and I'm irritated about it. No fisticuffs? Oh, that's second phase. We don't care about that. I knew that fucking second skeleton was there too. That's the part that kills me. I should have went and killed his ass. My other favorite fights are the non-Shura final boss fights. Yeah, I was gonna say, usually I get away with it, but yeah, I should have killed that second one. Oh, I gotta come back out here and deal with this nonsense. Good thing I got 2 more cocktails at least. And I get to run past a nerd again. So this is why I want to lab out Nico. I also want to work on these anyway. Nope. There's nothing to... Oh, you did proc on that. Good. He seems a bit squishy in comparison to other bosses. Who, Miko? He's not that squishy, honestly. Oh, yeah, you're right. Thank you so much, Ghost. Yeah, the attendant elevator is going to be jacked up now. Oh, no, it's a spooter! I'm going to run past it. So, I didn't get to talk about this part with everybody yet. The wonderful thing about dying to Miko is that the only things we need to worry about now are resources. Because leveling up, we're finished. We don't level no more. So we're not buying anything else. We don't really need to purchase anything else. And then once we're past Miko, we're over the hump of all of it. And I know I don't need to go this way, but I'm going this way. Reading chat like, I'm squishy? Listen, I was defending him. I don't think he's squishy. Like, at all. Man's got, he's got some health to him. And he's got hands. Like... Oh my god. Please don't fall off. Thank you. Bye, everyone. His HP is actually pretty high. I was gonna say, yeah, he's late game, so his HP's kind of up there. Oh shit, I ain't got no fucking health vials. Hmm. I'll just plan on killing both skeletons just off the flip. Miko got hands, bones, tentacles, stars, a kitchen sink. Did you see the Burb? I don't know if you saw it before, but Ghost was showcasing at one point the recently discovered Call Beyond exploit that is pretty heckin' dang good, actually. All right, Miko, let's talk. You... Where is that second skelly? I know, Miko, you gonna come out and ask if I got games on my phone, and that's fine. Are we second skelly free?
As you once did for the vacuous rock.
Yeah, words.
Grant us eyes. Grant us eyes.
Oh, God, you're so fucking weird. Yep, come on over here. Thank you, Sam. That was dangerous. That was my fault, though. That's fine. That was 100% my fault. So, we're gonna go kill one reborn. And we're gonna try again. Actually, no, we're not. No, we're not. I could go back to this. I could stay on this. I feel like you're worried that Miko is gonna run away from his position. He's not. You have time to kill skeletons. Well, no, I wasn't worried about him leaving his position. I very normally and earnestly, Ghost, I seldom have, no, I don't feel like dealing with this. I seldom have had to kill the second skeleton. Like, I just haven't. Because like you saw the second time, the second skeleton was just like, I'm on break. Okay. That's cool. Fucking strange skeleton. But yeah, that first attempt, I absolutely should have tried to kill that. Light up. Thank you so much for the raid. It is appreciated. How are you? How was your stream? I hope things went well for you. We just here practice some heckin' dang Bloodborne. pulling out some Miko labbing that is desperately needed because I think I've labbed out probably Daddy Gassy I'm pretty comfy on. Bloodstarved Beast I want to be better at, but for all intents and purposes I'm comfy on. Amelia I'm super comfy on. Thank you, Ghost. But yeah, my big pain points, I need to work on shadows. I need to do more shadows. I'm going back. I need to do shadows. I need to do Miko. And I might sound a little arrogant when I say this. I'm not particularly worried about Murgo, but I do need to practice dodging the nightmare phase. That is the core thing I need to practice. I still don't quite have the timing window right. Also, I was on the file that was called Miko because I forgot I saved it here. So I was like, guess I'll start over. That might be the loop of the evening. I think that is the loop of the evening. So wherever this one lands, probably in the next... I'll probably take a break in like 45 minutes. I don't even remember that fight. Which fight? Which fight do you not remember? I know what it looks like. Oh, Murgo's wet nurse? It's a blur for me. Murgo's wet nurse is... It's a very okay fight. I feel like her kit is very limited and could, hey, clock in. I feel like her kit is kind of easy to deal with, but it's a case of finding the windows of when to hit her that makes it challenging on a no-hit run. Because I have the world's worst, Sir? Well, fine, fuck you. Because I have the world's worst RNG luck, and so Murgo does not like to do what I call her spin cycle for me. But I will work on that too, and see if it's operator error. Because we saw some of the things in my Amelia fight were operator errors. But she's very tall and lanky, and she has a lot of arms. She has a lot of arms. And then they go swishy swooshy. If that makes sense. It probably doesn't. But, you know. And I'm thinking about my Amelia fight some more too. Like how to not be scary about that second. Those 2 hits I have to get on the hand. Oh, hey, it's TJ. How you doing, TJ? And yeah, we charity fundraising. Got some stuff in place for everybody. If you donate, you can use your donation to make me do stuff. I have Bean Boozled Beans. I have snacks. I think it's long enough that we can do a cat treat. There's a cat laying on his bed, and he looks like a big old fucking accordion. You can punish all her attacks except for Slap Chop. Yeah, I don't fuck with Slap Chop. That's one of those things where, like, you look at it, and you can see that it can be exploited, but just because you see it doesn't mean you should go for it. I fucking hate her Slap Chop. It's so annoying. It's not even, like, hard to see. It's just annoying. Oh, homie! Man's just out here trying to get overtime with these swings. Plays the cat? What do you mean plays the cat? Hey, Snow. I got your email, by the way. I hope you're doing well. Hope things are good for you. And then yeah, Ghost, I think if I had something I want to do in my agenda for Murgo's fight, it's getting better about, I'll show it when I'm somewhere more open. And I don't have potential dogs fucking chasing me. But I need to be better about rolling into L2s.
Just worked for 16
Oh,
months.
I was trying to look at chat and then I ran into the wall.
Also been putting in overtime with the swims.
Bougie, thank you so much for the 16-month resub. It is greatly appreciated. Can we please get some hype in chat for the 16 months? Also, for someone that was asking about the milestones and whatnot, if you're looking to donate, you can do ! charity or ! donate to get the link to the Tiltify campaign. I am a little bit less in tune with it today because I want to focus my energy on this, especially while Goes on Ghost is here. Because then we have the opportunity to actually troubleshoot and see where I'm messing up stuff. But when we're done with UBAF, which by the way, there's a command for that too. If you don't plan on watching Black Speedrunners, and I just don't understand what the you're doing. I call that entire, hold on, let me see this. I call that entire section January. Oh. Oh my God. Wonderful. Sensational even. I hate to shill it, but I would really recommend to see the any % part of my guide. I explain way more there than I did that quick guide I did earlier. Okay. Okay. I found my brick spot. Give me vials. Thank you. And all the times I've murdered him, I think that he has given me shining coins one time. Which means I just jinked myself and now I'm not going to see them ever again. You'll see all the nurse punishes. Now, when you say punish, Ghost, are you talking about rolling in and L2ing? Because I'm assuming that's what you mean. By like, she does a move and it's like, oh, got your knees and you can go punish her. Thanks, small child. You do 2 R1s and an L1. Oh, damn. Yeah, you're calling those moves early then. I think when I was practicing her, I would call them early enough to still only do a R1, L1. The way this homie has been like kind of going through it. Kind of going through it. Oh, you stood up. That's even better. Let me put this on before I go up this damn ladder. Also, the guide is timestamped so you can skip around to what you feel is more important. Do you want to DM me the link to it? And I'll probably look at it some tonight while I'm finishing up some things for work. Because that's what I do, because I am unrepentant about my stuff. Yeah. All my homies love timestamps. You sent it yesterday. Got it. Ghost, yesterday was a whirlwind, okay? I don't remember shit from yesterday. I remember being in a fucking fury over something that went down and then having to take a gummy to go to bed because that was the level of pissed off I was. I remember nothing from yesterday. That boy is coming today. Oh, today was drastically better. Leaps and bounds better. Which way are you gonna go? That's not acceptable. Okay. That wasn't acceptable. That was actually terrifying.
What's that smell?
It might be too soon.
The sweet blood. Oh, it seems to me it's enough to make a man sick.
Whoa! Oh, the foot. I thought he was further than that. Come on, I want to parry practice. Hey, there's one. Don't kick the fucking tombstone, that's weird. You deserve that too. Ooh, I can punish that. I can punish that. Oh, that was not right. I read that wrong. I was looking too much at punishes. Nope. Oh, I want to parry that foot one day. One day. Sir? That's what I want. You can punish that too, I think. I had to scratch my nose. That was unfair, Gassy. I had to scratch my nose. Hope you're having a good stream. So far, yeah. Hey, Sabira. Sir, how does that not hurt? Listen. I wasn't going to talk about it. He got a hit on me because I went to scratch my nose. I just want to make sure that that's clear. He took the open window. He got a hit on me because I scratched my nose. I'm not counting that. But my nose was very itchy at that precise moment. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic. Yeah, it's true. It's very true. All right, we're going to go back. Hold on, Morale. Why are you pointing the gun at me? Why are you pointing the gun at me? I got itchy nose. That's how you know I'm focusing. Those are my big tells. You'll know it's my run when Gehrman has to die every time. Like the moment I walk in and kill Gehrman, everyone's going to know it's my run. And then B, when you see me start kind of running around in weird patterns, there's a 99% chance that when that happens, I'm scratching my nose. But when my nose is itchy is when you know I'm focused. And my nose is very itchy. So I'm not nearly as focused as I need to be tonight. Yeah, Gatsby got his own boss clear. Fucking prick. Fucking prick. Garbage. Boo! Using cheats. You have noticed that? Yeah, anytime my nose, it's either my nose will itch or the other one that I get is my eyebrow will itch. If my nose or my eyebrow are itching, that means we're in gamer mode. If my face itches, it just means I'm dirty. So, you know. What am I nerding out about? What do we want to nerd out about? We can talk about the Daddy Gassy fight and all the things and stuff that come with it. As a matter of fact, let me get over there because I think I can use that for the nerd out. Also, can we get one more exclamation point charity in chat? Just for good measure. I'm not gonna lie. For this to be, what is it, the third restart? 3 for 3 for the night? I'm not gonna be upset about the butt smacker. I endorse consistent butt smacker. The itchy nose is the worst because I'm the same way. Yes, please. Okay. So I can talk a little bit about Gassy on the way there. And then Ghost, this will be your way to measure whether or not my knowledge is correct. So please feel free to be like, Vanessa, this is blatantly fucking wrong. There's a combination of the lore dump alongside the strategy. The lore dump is probably my favorite part about Daddy Gassy because, hey, clock the fuck in, bitch. Clock the fuck in, bitch. Because of the fact that he is literally the epitome of someone who was just trying to do his job. He is the epitome of someone who is just trying to do his job. And in trying to do his job, he found out, wow, he clocked in for real. In trying to do his job, he discovers, very unfortunately, whoa, I said clock in, not get OT. In trying to do his job, he succumbs to becoming a beast because he had no idea, like many things that are surrounded around the certain institution that this game is based around, he was led to be persuaded that what he was doing was good. What he was doing was in fact extremely scuff city, because the stuff that he was doing was also aiding the destruction of Yarnum, which is why we see it in the state that it currently is, and why we have people who are walking around just kind of like dragging axes waiting to kill you, or waiting in their houses to turn into beasts because they know the shit is coming. It's a Nina! Nina is here for lore dumping time. Hi, Nina! I hope you're good. Sorry I'm not playing Eternal Sonata. I really have to practice my Bloodborne stuff. And I have to practice thinking and talking about Bloodborne stuff. And then my commentator who's gonna hang out with me is gonna critique me on where I'm blatantly wrong or I'm fucking up for no reason. So hello everyone from Nina's channel. If you're somehow brand new here, I am Pleasantly Twisted. I'm a Black Ace content creator who punches Garamond every time. I go by she, they pronouns. We do try-hard games and JRPGs. We do challenge runs, speed runs, completionist things. Also, just as a reminder to you, it is Black History Month. So I am now your current favorite streamer, and there's nothing you can actually do about it. There's nothing I can do to reverse that like verdict. Nothing that you can actually kind of like go against it on. That's just... I'm just letting you know that's what's in store for the month. We having fun this month. That's all there is to it. So, y'all have caught me when someone redeemed a nerd out. BHM Humble Bundle is great to check out if anyone missed it. I have not looked at it yet, so that's something else that I need to look at. Congrats on number 1. Thanks! But, anyway, we were in the middle of a nerd out, and I was talking about the lore of Father Gascoigne, which is the first main boss of the Bloodborne game. And he is a father that was sucked into thinking that he was doing the right thing for his church institutions, and discovers, well, actually he never discovers, let me backpedal. He doesn't discover it because he actually just succumbs to becoming a beast. And part of the big reasons why the music box is particularly depressing lore is because that small child gives you the music box on the premise of, oh, my dad is just such a goofball, that silly panda bear him. He loves this song on the music box and he forgot to take it with him. But while you're at it, can you go find my mom? She has a really big, pretty brooch. And so I want everyone to really hold on to the part about the brooch, and then hold on to the part, oh shit snaps, about, yep, that was my fault. It's because I let go of circle. And hold on to the part about the fact that he has a music box that plays his favorite song. Those are important. Those are extremely important to the fight itself. I'm on alert because dinner is here. Please go forth and enjoy your food, Nina, and have a good rest of the evening. I hope you have delicious wine as well. So yeah, when you find him is actually when he's like on the cusp of transforming, because he has hit that stage where he doesn't recognize anything at all. Everything is a beast to him. Every single thing. So if it moves and it breathes, it's probably going to die if you're not careful about it. Which is also very much echoed by the lovely Eileen that we're walking to up here when you do her side quest, which we unfortunately don't do because we don't need it for any percent. Also, Eileen is goated. This is not up for debate. No, we cannot talk about other people. No, we cannot talk about other things. Eileen is best bae, and that's it. No notes, no additional commentary. So, anywho. She's goated. She's MVP for eternity. So when you get into this fight, you actually are catching him in the process of like fully transforming, which is why one of his lines out as a bark is, "What's that smell?" Because that's pretty much the last real humanity-driven moment that he's having. But it's also kind of echoing the idea that he is just driven by the need to kill and thus blood. So that's why everyone in chat, whenever he says, "What's that smell?" you get multiple people in the wine cellar who scream, blood, because that's what that smell is. It's blood. And everyone else says it like it's a huge dramatic thing, and I just say it very casually. It's it's blood. It's blood. Sir, this is a very strange thing to be fixated on. We don't like that, actually. So we are about ready to walk up on the fight, so I'm going to take a moment to get situated and have a little bit of breathing space. I don't think I'm going to be able to talk the way I just did while I'm fighting. I don't think I'm that skilled yet. Come back in about a year when I've cleared probably my any percent, my all bosses, and I'm working on like a BL4 run. Because, again, I know who I am. I know my personality. So this is a small child that is actually Garamond's daughter. Not Garamond. God, Garamond doesn't have children, thank fuck. Gascoigne's daughter. And she tells you about how she's alone and scared. And I know, Ghost, I just did Daddy Gassy way dirty. She tells you about how she's alone and she's scared because this is the night of the hunt. So she was instructed to stay home. Now, some other things we don't see in this playthrough that are very important. That pig that I run directly past, the first time you kill that pig, it will drop a white ribbon. And that white ribbon belongs to her sister, which is your indicator that congratulations, your sister's dead. Because of course your sister's dead. It's a fucking Soulsborne game. There's no joy here. There's no happiness. How dare you think that this is a good time? That's very strange. I'll let her say the rest of her stuff.
It plays one of Daddy's favourite songs, and when Daddy forgets us, we play it for him so he remembers. Mom's so silly running off without it.
So those lines are very important because the music box is what we use to interrupt the Daddy Gassy fight and get those backstabs. There's pockets of joy. Killing Gehrman is a pocket of joy. Yeah. Every time Gehrman dies, an angel gets its wings. And in Bloodborne 2, the sister wears the white ribbon around her head like Ryu, and you can find her dragon. But if you don't shut the fuck up, Adrian. Adeline is joy. Oh my god, he's facing the right way for the first time all night. Proud of you. So let's see. So yeah, when you kill this guy right here, I knew that was gonna happen too. That's why you can't always run past him, or else you gotta like have confidence to run past him. I'm trying to be better about my confidence, just in general. Y'all want to kill you for the point? Nah, I don't want to kill you for the point. I thought homie was about to walk through. Whoa! I'm gonna let him hold that. Are you gonna say the line? Which line? I'm just gonna let him hold that. He was very confused. What is this God press? Right, sir, ma'am, sir, whichever, what are you doing? So when you get to this cutscene, like I said, this is like the last bits of humanity that you see in Daddy Gascoigne. And as you heard the daughter say, the music box is what helps him remember that he has a wife and kids. And the wife went out in the wild without the music box. And I'm gonna let everyone marinate on what the actual outcome for that is. Because if you can't figure it out, which I'm pretty sure you can, we have a way to confirm or deny whether or not you're correct. Also, fun fact, you can summon Daddy Gassy to help you fight the cleric beast.
You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
May I link that clip? Go for it. His teeth bother me. That's just a personal deep lore for me thing. His teeth bother me. Not the temple run. Goddamn. Oh!
What's that smell? The sweet blood. Oh, it sings to me. It's enough to make a man sick.
So first and foremost, before we go any further in the nerd out, that is your daddy Gassy no hit for the day. That is the way it's supposed to go, with the exception of the fact that I did miss one L1 because I actually hesitated on using my music box for a second, but I was able to readjust by the fact that I was able to get the other L1s out. I saw how much health was left. I was about to use a Molotov, but I'd rather save my Molotovs because he had enough health that I knew 2 R1s would be fine. 2 R1s would be fine. So, some important things about that fight that I want to go over, and then this is where Ghost is going to pull out the pen and paper and be like, I am going to rate you accordingly. Say goodnight to the father of Reggaeton. Playing the music box is raw as fuck. Yeah, like the music box is wild. So, fun facts about the music box. First and foremost, I'm going to shut up for a second. So y'all heard that small little jingle. I'm going to play it again. And I'm going to play it one more time. That is the loop that is actually in the Murgo fight. If you did not catch that, the 2 pieces of music here that are together is the loop that you hear when you're fighting Murgo's wet nurse to tie the entire bit of the story together. So some important things about the Daddy Gazzy fight. First and foremost, this tree is a lie. It's great. It's wonderful. I fucking love this tree. If you think this tree is going to protect you from bullets every time, you will be mistaken so fucking fast. Holy shit. This tree will get you fucked up. Because if you think it's going to block all the bullets, you are incorrect. You are wrong. If you see him shooting, you better pray that it's all blocked, or you kind of need to just get the fuck out the way. That's why we love our rolls. Also, we use this section of tombstones in particular because it's kind of easier to control him around it. And especially with the way that he reacts to the music box, it's a little bit easier to get to him and actually do your charged R2s. I thought that jingle sounded familiar. Yes, that is for the Murgo Wet Nurse fight. The gun is always deadly because he uses a blunderbuss, so it's not going to be a straight shot. It's always a spread, which is why you want to be very, very mindful of the fact that if that gun comes out, you need to respond to it, or you need to be pretty fucking certain that it's not going to hit. Some other things that are very important when you get your charge R2 along with your backstab off. Not blunderbussy, dear God. You're not sorry at all, it's fine. When you get that off, you want to get the fuck away from him because there's a chance that he can side kick you when he gets out of it, or he can swing back behind him when he gets out of it. Both of those things fucking suck. Just moved. Okay, Dream, please. Just fucking move. So the entirety of the fight, you want to try and get the music box, and he's going to respond to it, and you see he kind of hunches over like it makes his head hurt. That is very important because the direction that he will be facing is going to be dependent on the direction that you are coming at him from. So for example, if he's facing this way and you play the music box, he is not going to automatically back up this way because that's how it's programmed. If he is this way and you come around the side, like around the left here, I don't have the fun technology like Adrian does, so I can't really depict it well. But imagine if you're on the opposite side of those tombstones and you make what would be a right around a tree to get to him. Instead of going straight back like so, there's a pretty strong chance that what he'll do is he'll try to kind of go more like this way because he's trying to face lined up with you so that he can get out of it. So you ideally want to be careful about where you're positioning him because you can, and I have done it plenty of times, fuck around, music box be like, yeah, I'm going to get you. And he will straight 360 on your ass and then all of a sudden be like this. Kind of hard to backstab that. That's not a good time. That's not great. There's teeny tiny glimmers of space in some of it that you can get away with, but it's really not ideal. So I try to push him for the music box more around this area and then around this area as a result. If he's like out here somewhere, that's pretty solid too. You just have to be careful because when you do your third backstab on him, so you do your music box 3 times, he says, what's that smell? Everyone screams it's blood, and you get your third one. You'll notice that when you backstab him, he flies forward. I make it a point to try and not have him land in front of the tombstones because, fun fact, if he hits that third one, lands in the tombstones and transforms, he will automatically turn around and start attacking you. There is no breathing room for that next hit. So you want to try and get that third one. This is why, again, I like to stick around here along with here because I have more space to kind of get him in these areas for when he kind of falls forward, and I have some space to get him in these areas when he falls forward. Because, like, you can backstab him right here, but if he falls forward and hits this tombstone, he's going to turn around and you're going to lose that backstab. You have some fun AI things that you can deal with in this fight as well. One of the ones that I exploit the fuck out of personally is if you get that fourth backstab off where he stands up, I want to backpedal to that transform stand up for a second. When he stands up, he kind of beckons, he screams. If you try to backstab him while he's screaming, it is just a hit. It will just count as a hit. What you want is for him to finish the scream, and there's like a 1 second window where he's standing like normal that you want to try and land the backstab, and then it'll count. Once you get that fourth backstab, I like to immediately use the music box, because what'll happen is the AI will have kind of a confusion moment. It'll stand up, it'll kind of think for a second, and then he'll turn around. Sometimes he dashes around, which is what screwed me up the last time, and then he'll do his headache dance one more time. When he does that headache dance, you can actually walk up on him and safely do R1, L1, L1, L1. You'll have enough time to do 4 of those, put your weapon back, and then land the final needed backstab so that you can close out the fight. You still have to be careful with your backstabs, because if you are too close to him, what will happen is instead of a backstab, it'll count it more like it's a front hit, and that's not ideal. It's fixable, but it's not ideal. You can kill him with 5 back-to-back backstabs. If you land all of them in a row and you get all of your backstabs, that is a fight clear. No additional notes, no concerns. My current agenda for working on this fight is I want to be better at parrying him, and I want to be better at setting up punishes. But for right now, we're doing the 5 music box strat. And yeah, that's the Daddy Gassy fight. If at any point you miss one of your backstabs, or you have what I just had happen and you miss like one of your L1s, all of that was correct. I passed! I passed! We did it! We did it! Sabira, you did not say play Despacito. I hate you so fucking much. Oh my god. Yeah, some backup strats that you've seen me use on stream whenever I kind of whiff my hits, because that happens sometimes. You can use Molotovs to burn down his health, quite literally. It is risky. It is risky, because in his beast form, sometimes he jumps through the Molotovs. It fucking sucks. It sucks a lot. Sometimes he gets the attack off before the Molotov hits him. This also sucks. This is an oldie but goodie. This also sucks. If you're gonna be throwing Molotovs at him, probably the safest, note that I said safest, not a guaranteed hit, but the safest time is if and only if he is face flat on the ground. Because you have just enough time in that situation to get a Molotov off without too much fear. But Mollies on Gassy are tough. Mollies on Gassy are tough, because he can dodge through shit. He can just like fucking ignore it outright. It kind of blows. So yeah, we're trying to get away from the Daddy Gassy Molly strats, and I want them more as backup strats. Did you mention what happened to us? Oh my god, I didn't, Meerkat. So amongst all of that explanation, there's also the lore closure. So there is a roof that you can get to. Hold on. Alright, I'm clear. There is a roof that you can get to in that fight. I actually am not above, like, pit stopping back to it. I don't care about the times on these because, like, shut your asses up. That is the correct way that the dogs are supposed to act. They're supposed to stop here. You can get the 2 for 1. So there's a roof in that fight. If you ever go upstairs to fight him, there's an area that you can fall down. And when you fall down, there's an item you can grab that is a huge red brooch. And let's remember what the small child said. Can you find my mummy? She wears a beautiful red brooch.
Oh,
Take this.
That woman went out there to find that man and he murdered her. He murdered her outright. And he murdered her outright because she didn't have the music box. And in turn, he did not know who she was. A tip for Molotov. If you aim them at the ground, the Molotov will still do its AoE. And anything that gets hit by the that counts as getting hit by the full Molotov. Really, Ghost? I did not know that. That is important deep lore. I was unaware of that. Really? God, free aiming in this though. But free aiming, Ghost. Ghost, please. You wouldn't make me learn how to free aim. Right? Right? Oh, he's gonna visit with me. I hate it here. Ooh. Now, if this was Ghost Stream, she would simply kill him. But I'm a punk and I'm okay with that. So I am gonna run like a punk. Okay. He didn't do it. So I'm taking that as a win. That, yes, I am. I sure am. I was pretty sure he was gonna come downstairs. Whoops. This is why I carry a music box everywhere I go. But Adrian, is it an old school Renaissance style music box or is it a boom box? This is important for Black History Month throwback things. Follow-up question. If it's not a boom box, is it a Walkman? Alright, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it and have a good rest of your evening.
Is now homo. You are a skilled hunter. Merciless. I've cut with blood, as the best hunters are. Which is why I was so
This is our friend Jira, and to our left is his homie, whose name I always forget because I don't like him. But Jira is actually the MVP. You can befriend him, fun fact. It's just a lot. Gonna make some tea. Oh, how wonderful. He doesn't... Homie is nameless? Are you dead ass? I thought he had a name. Yikes. Yikes. Unfortunate. You can open this door upstairs for the shortcut if you are having trouble on BSB. I don't have trouble so much as my BSB fights are sloppy AF. I can pass, but I can't pass with the flying colors I want. I have like okay colors. I thought that he was turned around and I was about to panic. Ooh, Earl Grey milk tea. He's unpaid. Damn, who's unpaid? He's earning experience. He's getting exposure. Also, Sabira, as the one who redeemed the nerd out, was that to your satisfaction? Was that to your satisfaction? Oh no. When he doesn't yell twice, it really concerns me. Paid in parking tickets. Oh, not this. That's worse than getting paid in pizza slices. We appreciate you. Do you? Are you sure? I don't think that's true. Exposure to beasthood. So you can see that homie up there. We talked about this last time. Sometimes they try to be employees of the year, but they can't legally go past like that first 10 feet of dirt. They can't do that. That's illegal. They can't. All right, BSB. Hitless. That was weird. You bitch nugget. Oh god, I'm gonna get poisoned. Yep. This fight was going so well, too. This fight was going so fucking well. Whoa, whoa, homie. Oh, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna get there in time. I knew I wasn't gonna get there in time. And actually, I have a note about that I just realized, and Ghost will correct me on it again. Home skillet! What happened to all them moves you had like 3 seconds ago? Yeah, that one. That's a good one. Oh, fuck you. Shut up. So, I forgot BSB was one half of coughing. Yeah. So I think, and this is something I'm gonna get clarification on for Ghost. I think the big reason that you want to interrupt that third phase shift, like the second transform into the third phase, if that makes sense. I think that interrupts the poison. I could be wrong, but I'm just now realizing that. So is dot considered a hit? Yes, it is. I can have the meter fill up, but as long as it doesn't fill to full, that does not count as a hit. And I realized that that was my fuck up. I should have stayed in position where I was because I walked right into the poison mist. So that was completely my fuck up. That was completely my fuck up. But that was actually again, my Bloodstar Beast I don't think is bad. I'm just bad at fucking getting the cojones to retaliate. What time is it? Oh. But yeah, that was Adrian, the biggest reason I hated that fight. Once she got to the point where it's like poison everywhere, I was like, oh dear God. Fucking poison in FromSoft games. The true anxiety. It's not bosses. Anxiety isn't the bosses. No, put your gloves on, girl. It's things like fucking dots and shit. Blech. Blech. Annoying. The way you look calm and patient while waiting for the monster to be where you want it, it's a skill. It is really a skill. Watching people play these games and do boss fights that like don't take hits or like even I have to give myself some credit because even though I'm set up already. Even though I've been taking like a single hit here and there, it's still one of those cases where it's like, no, these boss fights though are not a game. They're not a game or a joke at all. And a lot of it, I've said this ever since I first played Dark Souls 3. A lot of the Soulsborne games are hard for people because they are not patient. They try to go for any and every open window they see, and then they get fucked up because of it. So like, you get boss fights that have like multiple move sets or multiple moves in their kit that start with the exact same frame, and then they predict it wrong, and then they get fucked up. Stuff like that. If we make this one all the way to shadows, then I can kind of demonstrate some of that too, and then the ways that you can exploit shadows, not fully to the extent of like Ghost, who is like the queen of parrying fucking, it's not a katana, it's a scimitar boy. But then also just like baiting attacks and then taking advantage of the fact that they are weighted like paper. First time I tried was running around mashing buttons and screaming. That tracks for a first time. That tracks for a first time. I'm trying to think, how was I the first time hey, I went the right way this time, Ghost. How was I the first time I played this? Was I running around screaming? I feel like I had enough Soulsborne to my name at that point that I wasn't. I feel like I wasn't. Oh, I have a face itch. Oh no. That might be an issue? It is not an issue, but that dog is totally gonna die. Ooh. Told y'all that dog was gonna die. Alright, just in case. Oh. I know how elevators work. So the shortcut I was talking about before is the door that we just passed. And the ghost said right up the middle. Thank you, Ghost. And Fickle, thank you so much for the follow. Please get the fuck away from me, dude. That might be an issue. First time I try. Oh no, I read that. Her poison counts as a hit. I answered that. Ghost, is it true that when she goes into transform to start phase 3, you want to get that backstab so that she doesn't get the poison mist from hell? Or am I making that up entirely? You can tell me if I'm making it up. Didn't expect that to happen, though. I was in about the base race. That's fine. That wasn't great. I knew I was going to get hit on her leg because I was too far forward. I was way too far forward. So, more nerd things. I want to talk about the Amelia fight because Adrian brought it up previously, and I want to entertain how the Amelia fight is very similar in nature to the chain breaks that you see on the Parl fight and the One Reborn fight. So the way that that fight works is literally we are cycling. She does increase her poison buildup after phase 3, but the poison mist from hell comes from when she wiggles around for about 5 seconds and does an explosion. Oh. Got it. Okay. So that fight for Amelia, it's kind of the same energy with all the breaks. Because what I'm doing there on purpose is I break her left hand, and she's like, oh God, my hand. And while she's doing that, I break her right leg. And then she falls down. She says, oh no, my legs. And then you let your stamina build back up. And she's like, all right, I'm gonna get up. And then you smack her right leg, and she says, oh no, my legs again. My leg. And so after that, you have to sneak in a quick hit. And then you want to go for the head visceral, which we did establish from an AI standpoint kind of messes with the breaks. I don't know how to explain it perfectly, but I know that if you don't get that head visceral, it does not put her in the right positioning. So then you go back to her right leg, and she's like, I'm gonna smack you. And you say, nope. And she says, oh no, my leg. And then you smack her right hand, but you only smack it twice. You only smack it twice. And then you give her a moment to be like, oh, hey, I'm gonna fix stuff. And you go, nope. And she says, oh God, my right hand. So just so you're keeping track, at this juncture, you have broken all of her limbs at least one time. The only thing that is not broken is her head. That's it. Her hands have been broken. Her legs have been broken. One leg has been broken twice. Like, legit. Legit. And Chase, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Can we get another exclamation point charity and an exclamation point milestones, please? I break her head on BL4. That makes sense. You got to get all the damage you can get, right? So once you do the two-hand hit, she kind of leans back. She's like, I'm going to fix it. And you go, nope. And she says, oh, God, my hands. And then she leans back again. She's like, I'm going to fix it. And ideally, by the time she says, I'm going to fix it, that time she's ready to be killed. Yeah, there's a lot of steps, but it's a beautiful cycle once you learn how to do it. It is a beautiful cycle once you learn how to do it. Are these homies down here? Hi, hey. A safety strat that I have for this, sometimes there's two homies that are walking on this that are really, really weird. And you can take the side route. Let them stretch their legs. This homie, for the first time ever, decided to stretch his legs on me. I love that for us. Absolutely adore it. You grab this item here. This is the first of 2 gems that you need for your run. Because this is going to give us more attack power just in general. And it's also going to give us attack power based on our health, which needs to be full. Thank you so much. What? Goes. Hang on, everyone. God damn it. I'm too busy focused on trying to read and do the strats. Alright, I'm backtracking. Jeez, golly gosh. Head sucker incoming. There's nothing to see here, sir. But thank you. Those are the 2 homies I was talking about before. Sometimes they like to walk down the stairs and be a real pain in the dick. I am going to open this due to my error. Just in case. Alright, let's see how bad I scuff this. Hi! Hi! Yeah. To be fair, high quality monologues. Oh, thanks. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to touch the skull and go downstairs, because if I go downstairs, everyone should hard reset. I think that's correct. Oh my God, Simon, please. I think they'll hard reset if I go downstairs. Simon, is there a reason for it? You want to reset the area through the dream? That's what I'm talking about. Let Simon cook. I'm not letting him cook anything. He just be backseat in the backseat. Simon is literally that person that shows up, sees no backseating in caps, and then Adrian is what C1 was talking about. Shows up in chat and wants to be like, hey, this your first time playing it? Yeah, it is. It is. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, did you do this part yet? I said it's my first time playing it. Why would you ask me that? I didn't understand what go downstairs meant. Yeah, I call going to the dream going downstairs. I call it going downstairs. As well as like, I think I got to go downstairs to hard reset this. But yeah, also Stern W is one of my favorites. Someone told me that someone spoiled the Queen Yarnum reveal to a streamer. I will fight them literally. Adrian, you deserve that timeout. Someone untimeout Adrian though. 2 minutes is a lot for like a fake link that I thought I addressed its stream elements this time. Can someone untimeout Adrian? I'll do it, I think. Oh God, the streamer has to figure out stuff. Bam, got you. 2 minutes is a lot. That was goofy. Anyway, I was fuming for their sake. Yeah, that pisses me off. That actually pisses me off. And then okay. It makes me angry specifically because as someone who is pro being spoiled, like I literally could not give a flying fat turtle shit if you spoiled me. That pisses me off. Like, let people play, you know? Oh no, see, I'm not dealing with y'all. Sir, you was swinging with a purpose. Didn't like that. Sure didn't. I could have just beelined it now that I think about it. But it's safer now, and I wanted to at least show that. I got you, Adrian. It was being rude. It isn't Nightbot, it's fucking stream elements. That reveal is one of the most memorable moments. Yeah. Yeah, like dead ass. And then what makes it worse, hang on, which version did they do? Did they do the reveal at Murgo? Or did they do the bigger reveal? Max! Hey, Max! Hi, Max! How are things and stuff, Max? Thank you for the Prime sub. I appreciate it. Can we please get some hype in chat for the Prime sub? Oh, hi! How's life? Not sure if anyone has said, but the charity bar is covering the captions. Uh-oh. I don't think his timer has started yet. I might be able to fix it. Please hold. What? What? I beg your pardon? Oh. We cool if we put it like right here? How about this? Does that work? That should work. Oh, damn, they've done it. I did. Thank you. I aim to please. I aim to please. I don't always aim to please. I'm actually ornery as hell. I fully am aware of this. Damn. All right, Vanessa, let's maybe not scuff the fuck out of this one this time. Yeah, we'll take that. You don't have to touch this lamp, but I do because I'm a punk. I'm aware of it. I'm a punk. I accept my punk-tudeness. Come on under. Very safe. Very, very casually safe. These men are very aggressive, and learning to roll them took me more time than I want to admit. Nope. Stay your ass right there. I'm not dealing with birds. Refuse to fucking deal with birds. No, I need those. Uh-oh. Homie's looking for trouble. Hey, stinky things. Grab the stinky thing. Oh, it smells so bad. You should go check out why that smells so bad. Mm-hmm, sure should. Whoop! Yikes. Oh, that was terrifying. I'm gonna find another thing. So I can read some stuff that people are saying in chat. This is one of them Souls games all y'all youngins be playing. Max, you say that like we not the same age. I think we're the same age, actually. Now that I've said that out loud, are we the same age? I'm about to eat my words. Oh my god. You are older. Yikes. Yikes. Alright, let me see what people are saying in chat. I have a moment. Let's see. I had one asshole spoil the entire game for one of my streamers because we wouldn't let him backseat. Thankfully, she didn't see it before I banned his ass. Yeah, ban them. Throw them in the bin every time. Every time. Let the people play. Let streamers cook. There you go. I'm going to take it straight from Adrian. Let the streamer cook. Imagine thinking you just have a right to backseat. I'm serious. It comes to backseating at this point. That's like a bannable offense. And like, I hate the soft iterations of backseating. Those are the ones that get me the most. The ones where people come in and like, they don't ask it direct to the streamer, but they'll say some nonsense like, they'll come in and be like, Hey everybody, does anyone know if the streamer did XYZ? Well, fine, be that way. Jerk. Ghost taught me that this is oil. Wow, we're just wasting mollies. Well, we're gonna get you at least. I need to go on your side. That's fine. And I think we got the confirmation that dude does not follow me with how much time I spent there. Let's see. I get the appeal of playing the game the first time with your community, but oh my god, are you at high risk of never experiencing the game on your own terms? Felt that. Felt that. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna drive the wine cellar for a hot second. You mean like every time I play a damn Mario game? You mean like that? Also, Ghost, I had that man follow me from the left for the first time ever, like, last week. It was terrifying. I did not expect to turn that corner and see his ass there. Truly did not. The princess is in another castle. Oh, God. That messed my world up bad when I seen him around the corner. And I mean, he was over there with a purpose, too. He was like, nah, I'm gonna get your ass. Those men are scary every time. I think the safest route of action on them is instead of running up, maybe take your time and just see what the fuck they're gonna do. Oof, that foot itch. That's a new one. I don't need this, I don't think. But I'm gonna take it anyway because I got mildly nervous. I might have needed that, actually. I feel like there's a couple of places in this area in general where you can get twin blood shards. But the route that we have is the most efficient. I got the fours down pat. Yeah, I knew I needed to rerun this joint bad. But now that I've reran it a couple of times, I feel like I'm Gucci. Because I know I was trying to do it when I was doing my New Game Plus file. And I mean, it was just a blur of information. I was like, yeah, I don't know where the fuck I'm going. I have no idea where I'm going. You know what? Take that too. Just take it on principle. Take it because you can. Other fun things Ghost taught me. When we open this, we roll the fuck out. Because sometimes those birds have things to tell you, and you don't want to listen to them. The entity known as the streamer, dear Lord. Talking about the streamer like they aren't right there. I have such a bad habit of losing my chapstick, my lips cry. I have to keep it on my desk in my immediate vision or else it disappears into the void. And you're right. Because that was right on time. Uh-oh, you being demanded for self-care and denying it? Ugly energy. Don't like it. Don't like that one bit. My chapstick stays on my desk too. It has to. Has to. The reason we picked up the doll clothes in the abandoned workshop is because they give us dollars. And we about to use all them dollars. My chapstick has tablet pen properties. It does now. It does now. Oh, we also need to eat all of these. Get us some heckin' dang insight. And Titus, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. I homeschool my kiddo for a number of reasons, but today's project was where'd the pencil go? Oh, damn. Not this. So we are going to buy 16 of these guys because you need these to level up. Every level up in Bloodborne, it's 3 per type of blood shard. So the first one, it's going to be 3 different types of... no, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase that. It's 3 levels per type of blood shard. So for the first 3 levels of leveling up your weapon, it's 3 stones, 5 stones, 8 stones, which gives you a grand total of 16. We ain't picked up nan one of these this entire playthrough, and honestly, the only way you would have one at this point is if and only if the pupper that you kind of butt smack at the beginning happens to drop one. He usually drops vials, but there's a small chance that he'll drop a bloodstone shard. And then for the rest of the insight, we re-up our pungents because, there's no such thing as too many. I actually playing this as well. I'm getting destroyed in it. I love that for you. Are you having fun at least? Are you having fun at least? I had to stop and think for a second. As usual, Gearman dies. Is my good luck charm. So as you can see here, the first level requires 3 bloodstone shards. You can see it in the upper right. I'm getting destroyed. I love that for you. Listen, in Soulsborne games, it's just something you accept, right? But yes, the first one is 3. Second level is 5. Third level is 8. You can see we have exactly enough to move on. Now, the reason we just did that route from hell is because we needed to get 16 of the following twin bloodstone shards. And those are littered all over the forest. You can start getting them, I think, primarily in the forest. I think you can get maybe a couple earlier than that, technically, but I don't remember where, if that's the case. But you get a literal ton of them in the forest, and this is where you want to start leveling up your stuff anyway. So 3, 5, and we have exactly enough. That puts us to a saw cleaver plus 6, which is great. We love that for us. Then you're going to go to your blood gems, and you're going to slap in that gem I mentioned before, which gives you more attack, and even more attack when your HP is full. So if your HP isn't full, it's plus 7.3%. If it's full, that boosts it up to a smooth 10%. And that just kind of makes the fight for shadows a little bit more cozy. It makes it a little bit more tolerable. And as Ghost has pointed out, a lot of people will do that fight at plus 4, but if you have the means to do plus 6, why the fuck not? Like, because their phase transition, you want to like get in and out. Fought the second boss before the first one. Wait, which? Oh, wait, time.
Honorable hunter.
Oh, I know you said that some people before did plus 4, and you were like, do plus 6, make transition easier. But that's nice to see that everyone's embracing bullying the game. Always bully the game back.
Very well. Let me stand close. Now
so
shut your
Titus, when you say second boss, what did you fight? That looks right. People who do plus 4 are aiming for speed, and that's it. Thank you. I knew there was some caveat there. I think this is right. I'm talking and trying to talk through the strats, so my brain is kind of crossing hairs on stuff. Crossing wires, rather. I mean, the end of the first zone, I fought that one before the boss on the bridge. Was it a gentleman in a graveyard? Did you fight a gentleman in a graveyard? Also, I'm just checking. You did? Okay, so you're in good shape. You're in good shape. You're in great shape, actually. That's Amelia dying a lot. Hey, Dishlar, how are you doing? Yin Yarbin. So the third one is bullying me repeatedly. Where are you located, Titus? Boss on the bridge is definitely Cleric Beast. I'm pretty sure of that. But I'm curious about third boss, because third boss can go one of 2 directions. While I often prioritize speed, notes from the goddess herself, I hate plus 4 shadows because 1, it's tougher shadows, and 2, you have to make a trip to the dream before the woods, and before Rom, the flow just feels, blood-starved. That's why, Ghost, you see, I went the same way, and I was like, who's number 3? Like, hang on a second. Who's number 3? And his files time is gonna be all jacked up, but that's fine. Come on, load faster. Load faster. We just beat up Bloodstarved Beast. We were talking about how I am very lukewarm on that fight. And I think Ghost nailed it. It's just a not interesting fight. Yep, we have it right. Always check your notes. Check your fucking notes. 18 levels? Oh yeah. We're gonna jump 18 levels this time, and then the next time we talk to her, we are going to go up another 13? We only level up twice in the entire run. And this is one of 2 level ups. And then with my extra stuff, I'm just gonna buy more mollies because YOLO fuck it. YOLO fuck it. Now, as much as I don't want to do it, I am gonna safety save since this is the Miko file. Y'all remember that time I said at 7:30 I was gonna take a break? Jokes! So yeah, I'm actually gonna safety save and I am gonna take my break. I advise that y'all take a break with me too. Not my boss messaging me after hours. She's just not very complex. Like, I think she's a solid boss, but there's more bosses that are solid and have way more going for them. And then there's the exclamation point Parl and Ghost chat, because for Ghost, it's Parl that has a command that's just like, he's actually the worst boss. I'm trying to remember who I said that for. I had that for someone and I was like, I need to make a command that's just, oh, it's for Gehrman. I want to make a command that just flat out is like, all my homies hate Gehrman. You should definitely hate Gehrman. No one likes Gehrman, and he's a punk and smells bad. He smells like unwashed chitlins. Smells like iodine. Actually smells like wet feet musk. I hate that man. And I'm gonna hate him until I die. Y'all already know the whole thing. I am going to be a lifelong Gehrman hater, right there with motherfucking Tom Brady. Anytime they got a bad day, my day is great. I killed Gehrman today. Love that for you. Fucking love it. Oh no, something that makes you defend Gehrman? That's almost as bad as things that make you defend men. Let's see it. What do you got? PSA, hit your elders in Bloodborne. Yes. Alright, team. Let's get this set up. I am going to do a little bit more lore dumping about this entire setup. So, first things first, I want to highlight something very important that's in the box above me. You see that red fist with an arrow up? That is indicating that I am at 10% of bonus damage because I am at full health. Throughout the duration of this fight, you ideally do not want that picture to disappear. A, if it disappears, well, your run is no longer no hit. But then B, you have to spend vials to fix it. And depending on what you're hit by, that could be 1 vial, it could be 2. It's honestly the worst when it's fucking 2. Oh, Ghost, no. No. I'm not even going to entertain that. I hate it here. So, the reason I wanted to stop here for a second anyway, not just for the break, but because the other fun fact about this is Shadows is the halfway point of the entire run. So if you made it to Shadows, you're doing good. You're doing great. You're 50% complete. And I think it is a commonly agreed upon point that Shadows is the worst of the entire run, not because people dislike the fight, but because in earnest, it is the fight that is commonly the reason that your run will die. It is a challenging fight. It is a very challenging fight. Hey, Jakar, how are you? He's still a punk ass bitch though? Correct. He's an ambulatory wheelchair user. He has a fucking peg leg. He's disabled. Yeah, he's disabled as fuck. The fact that he's disabled is actually what makes his fight like that much more of a surprise, because if you don't notice it, it throws you for a loop. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh shit, that's a thing that's happening. And he's beating the fucking brakes off of me. Oh my God. But like, no, that's not. No, that's not how that works. You fucking corn cobs. Okay. It's fine. I am very fine. I'm so fine. I am so fine. Ugh. But anyway, so yes, shadows are the halfway point of the entire run. They are also the most difficult point of the entire run because, as I talked about previously, it's a 3v1 fight. There's a lot that's going on. There's a lot you have to be mindful of. There's a lot of places where you can slip up and get your fucking ankles cut. It's me. I slip up and get my ankles cut often because I get greedy after a bit. Because it also is a battle of attrition. It is a fight that it will even, and Ghost, you can correct me if I'm wrong on this, even at the higher levels, it is a fight that will consistently take you probably the longest amount of time. Just because there is so much that can go south in it. So many things that can go south in it. This is also your reminder that you are on limited papers. So if you get to this fight, you use a paper and you die, guess what? You have to start your entire run over because you have not enough papers to finish the run. You have not enough papers to finish the run unless you really hate yourself and you want to finish a fight without the paper. I don't particularly recommend it. Again, use any opportunity you can to bully the game. Any opportunity. Every opportunity, actually. I want to see something. So with me talking and whatnot, okay, that's still not terrible. Me talking gets us to an hour here, so that's perfectly fine. And I had a really big lore dump earlier. Like, that lore dump was giant sized. I forgot that I knew that much about Daddy Gassy. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing great. We are practicing our runs. We are working on things for UBAF, exclamation point UBAF, if you don't know what that is, because this is actually serious practice hours. I have a Gassy emote idea. Your emotes have been coming out so well, so I'm excited. Not Gassy not the Gassy despair, just but yes, this is the fight that I need to practice probably the most, right there with Miko. But this is also lovingly my Miko file thus far, I think. Yes, it is my Miko file. So it's not Gassy sniffing the air, but what would you call that, Sophia? What would you call that is the problem. You have to come up with a clever name. You have to come up with a clever name. Also, right now, I think I'm on pace for like a PB. No, I'm actually evened out. I'm evened out. It's Silver Streak! You're just in time for us to go on break. Hi! Hello, everyone from Silver Streak's channel. If you're brand new here, I'm Pleasantly Twisted. I'm a Black Ace content creator. I do try hard games and JRPGs. We do challenge runs, speed runs, and completionist things. And today, we are pushing our buttons incorrectly. We are sitting down. We are playing some Bloodborne, and we are labbing for practice for our no-hit run. Still got to clean up and tighten up a couple of mistakes that are being made, but I think I'm getting more comfortable, like, knowing all of the tech of the fights and knowing what's going to happen in fights. So that's a plus. And I'm getting more comfortable at the idea of doing a file without having to hard reset. Without having to hard reset, which is like my current goal. If I can get to that point, then we're going to start looking at, I want my probably hitless by summer. The concept of a no-hit run in Bloodborne boggles my mind.
You nasty.
That just is a self-call out that I pushed that for. Twisted is doing very well. I'm trying to do as much as I can in limited time. And since my big activation for Black History Month has popped off, oh, when I tell you my schedule is breathing. Getting day one out the way was like my biggest concern, and it's past us. We did it. Black History Month at my job is in full swing, and I love that for me. But that being said, I am going to throw on some tunes. Where's my fucking window with my music? Hi, hello. Oh, that explains a lot. So yeah, we're gonna take a small break. I'm gonna get up, stretch my legs. I saw that there was a team stretch that was redeemed. Actually, let's go ahead and knock that out before we go on break. How's that sound? What do we want to do? I feel like I'm constantly having like tight neck things. I don't know if y'all heard that pop. Hey, sure, because my neck is going through it, apparently. I think I know a few things, probably some very simple things, but nonetheless, things to help your neck. So I don't know if this would be a valid trigger to warn for, but forced pregnancy happens. Yes, that is a valid trigger to warn for. Amelie, leave a note in the mod chat. Keen, thank you for the 15 months. While we are stretching, if someone could be so kind to do an exclamation point charity, just to remind you that we are raising money for Black Girls Code, because here during Black History Month, all Black femmes, note that I said femmes and not just women, Black non-men deserve access to STEM education and then ways to be supported through their STEM education. I'm saying that as someone who is a non-man who was a STEM student, and I did not have support my first 3 months, not 3 months, semesters. My first 3 semesters of being a computer engineering student, I just had no fucking support whatsoever. So I left. But for what it's worth, I also didn't like coding. I liked drawing a lot more. And then I got my bachelor's to do video game character concept art. And everyone was like, fuck yeah, Halo. And I was like, well, rip me. But my first 3 semesters of engineering absolutely were not helped by the fact that I had no support structure. I had no help. I had no mentors. And more importantly, from a teaching standpoint, I had nobody who looked like me. Not even in skin tone, let alone gender. So Black Girls Code, they ain't got time for that. So all donations are going to be going to help them with game dev, game design, getting the stuff they need for education, alongside, again, just empowering non-men, Black non-men, well, non-men of color, really, but predominantly Black non-men, in the field of STEM. Help them out. Do stuff. All right, next stretch. I'm gonna put your... This is my right hand. Put your right hand on the left side of your head, and I cannot emphasize enough, gently pull your head to the right. Do not jerk it, do not pull it very quickly, and do not pull it until it hurts. Pull it until you get, oh, my nose is itchy, as of course it is. Pull it until you get a nice stretch that runs right along your neck, and you might even feel a little bit of it in your shoulder. Thank you so much for the generosity and the donation. I did not see the name because my head is sideways, but I will check it while I'm on break. It is stretch time, Eustace. And now when you return, gently move your head back to neutral. And this hand is on break. We're gonna take our left hand, because we are good at keeping track of things. We're gonna go on the right side. Now, before we get into this, I want to make something very clear, because this might be the case for a lot of people. I know it's definitely the case for me. One side of your neck may be more loose than the other, and that is very normal. That is okay. If you cannot tilt your head to the same degree on the other side, that's okay. That's something you can look at for more with stretching and then flexibility. But for right now, we still want to go for the stretch to kind of help relieve stress and tension in your neck and the top of your shoulder. So left hand on the right side of your head, and then gently pull your head to the left. So in my case, the right side of my neck is stiffer and a little bit more tight than the left side. But rather than try to force it down as far as like the left side can go, I'm gonna go to where it has, again, that comfortable pull right there in the back of your neck. And you can feel it a little bit in the top of your shoulders. Try to keep your shoulders relaxed. Don't be like me and scratch your nose 18 times. Real try hard hours. That's why my nose is so itchy. If you do want to go for a little bit of a deeper stretch, what you can do is inhale through your nose. And when you exhale through your mouth, do a little bit more of a tug. But again, it should not hurt. It should not be something where you're doing it and you're going, oh my God, this is painful. If it hurts, you're going too far. Ease up. Get a stretch. I'm going to go back to neutral. Oh, my head feels lighter. My God. Lost track of hands. Instructions unclear. Putting your right hand on your right side and being like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Before someone said the neck thing, I had a huge neck pop. That's why I was like, oh, we're doing neck stuff now. Why is this track so quiet? Next. All right. Hey, Empress. It was a remix of Silent Hill 2. There was a hole here. I have no idea what that is because I've never played Silent Hill. Any of it at all. I don't know what I'm going to play for October. No, yes, I do. I'm playing Dead Space. Because last year was scuffed. And now we have a key for new Dead Space. Thanks, Xbox. So, yeah. I'll be playing that, and we might clear it this year. Well, let's go on break. Get up, stretch your legs out. And get a snack, get a drink, and I will be right back. Hey, we're not fancy here. I mean, but I'm saying that's TOS. Me getting up and flashing my cooter on cam is TOS. So it has to stay covered, hence I wear pants. Like the pants have to happen because I don't want to be banned. Otherwise...
And that's the only reason.
It's really the only reason I'm wearing the pants. Otherwise...